Alright, anyways, welcome back to the channel. Today we have something a little different. Let me go over the little glitchy effect, alright? I didn't know my phone could do all this cool stuff, so I got these cool filters on here I can record while like applying the filter on my regular phone camera. That's not important. Anyways, it's here. Don't mind it. We're gonna be talking about my personal, these are my personal opinions. Top 10 favorite anime. Alright? I'm gonna tell you my top 10. I'm gonna tell you what I like about my top 10. It's that simple. Alright? Let's get into it. Number 1. Starting off with My Hero Academia. Alright? I know a lot of people don't like it and supposedly it fell off over time, but this was like the first one I was like really rocking with. But to be honest, the first ones I was really like, okay, I'm saying My Hero Academia is what kind of introduced me into anime and to like kind of keep watching it. I still consider myself anime noob, but this one like kind of jump started me into watching more. Alright? Now, we all know everyone's first anime is like Pokemon, Beyblade, Bakugan, what else? You know those ones. Yeah, I watched those, but really what got me into anime is My Hero Academia. And yo, why? I don't know. One is superheroes. Everyone's into superheroes nowadays. I always like superheroes. That's just how it is. So, you got the super aspect. There's something about that almost every anime has, just the freaking underdog. Something about Deku's underdog story, yo. That shit goes hard. I don't know, I just like it. When he gets greasy and he gets mad, yo, that shit is fire. Like, yo. It's tough. It is really tough. Like, My Hero is just one of them for me. I feel like every other season I like more than the other. But I just keep coming back for this anime, yo. It goes so hard. I fuck with it. I highly recommend if you didn't watch it. Especially if you just get into anime. That's a nice, like, easy segue. I would say My Hero, I recommend it. In my number 2 spot, we got Attack on Titan. Damn you! Yeah. This John came out in 2013 and no one put me on. I was in 7th grade in 2013, like just watching whatever I was watching, Cartoon Network and all that other stuff. That's cool and all. But yo, ain't nobody put me on to Attack on Titan. When I finally watched this show, I was like, yo, story, the world it's in, the mystery behind it. Why didn't no one put me on to this? I was binge watching the show, and I had the point where I was like, yo, the latest season's out, and I can't even watch it. I'm obsessed with the show, and I can't even continue it because they're on their final season. What? But yo, Attack on Titan, the reason why I like it is it got some horror elements. I like the mystery, the action, the music. Oh my gosh, the music. The music is phenomenal. Chills down my spine. Matched up with the scenes that go with it. Yo. It's on. It better be on everyone's list to watch, alright? Go watch Attack on Titan, alright? Shit is fire. In my opinion, it's fire. Number 3. By the way, these are in no particular order at all. Just throwing that out there. These aren't from like least to greatest. Just putting them on here, alright? Number 3, we got Erased. Alright, this is, I don't know when this came out. I watched it on Netflix. The story, it's a good story. I fucks with it. I fucks with the story. Alright. Another big reason why I like it, it doesn't drag out. Like, this is not a 10 season anime. Alright? You don't need 10 seasons to tell the story. They told the story. It hit. It was good. I fucks with it. Like, that's one of the biggest reasons. It's like an extended movie, if we're being honest. And the shit is fire. I don't know. It's just like, it has a very realistic approach. Like, it's real, but it's not real. Like, I don't know. It's very solid, concrete, not doing too much. I just like it. Alright? If you haven't seen Erased, go check it out. It's on Netflix. And probably a bunch of other places, but you can find it on Netflix. Number 4. We got Parasite, another one that I watched too late. Actually, no, I take that back. I tried watching it when it was like, okay, I don't know when it came out, but at some point it was on Adult Swim, and I was like, what is this weird ass show? Why is there an eyeball on his hand? Like, this is why I don't fuck with anime at the time. I watched it on Netflix. I'm like,
wow.
Yo, that eyeball in his hand go hard. That show goes hard. It's another one. It's not too long. I don't even know how many seasons it has, but I binge watched it like that and loved it. Yo, the tone of it is low key a horror anime. Got some horror elements in it. I fucks with that. The action's pretty decent too. It's not like an action like it's not like an action filled anime, but there's some action in it. I was like, yo, it's hard. Violence in there goes hard. I don't know. Just the introduction to it too was like, I was like in the world. I was like, yo, you a parasite? Is you a parasite? That's nasty. You're disgusting. Like, I fucked with it. Nice. It's short. Like, I don't know if it has multiple seasons, but like, it's an easy watch. I highly recommend. Again, another good one if you're just getting into anime. It's weird, but it's a good weird. Number 5. Yeah, High School of the Dead. Alright? They need to bring this back. I don't know if it's too late. I think, did the creator die? Excuse me if he's not, if he hasn't passed and I'm just talking. Just don't know what I'm talking about. But I think he passed, which is why they didn't continue the anime. But I'm getting the mangas. I'm gonna get volume 1, read it. Once I finish that, I'll buy volume 2, so on and so forth. I think there's like 7 to 12 volumes or something like that. But I need to like finish this story. That's the unfortunate thing about it. I fucks with it heavy, but like there's like 1 season of it and that's it. And I'm just like, yo, give me more. Alright? Give me more. It's like, it's funny. It's got action. There's a couple other things. But those two, like the stuff they be saying in that show is hilarious sometimes. But I'm gonna watch it every Halloween. I've already watched it for like 2 Halloweens. The zombies in it, so why not? It's kind of Halloween themed, if you want to say that it is. Anyways, High School of the Dead, high schoolers, zombies, comedy, all that type of stuff. Number 6, Demon Slayer. I was like, you know what? This kid got a big head and a scar on his head. He got his sister in a box. She got bamboo on her mouth. What kinky stuff is going on in here? Not only that, but I feel like every anime calls something a demon. You can have a freaking robot destroying a city, and somehow it's a demon. Why is everything a demon in anime? Anyways, they got demons in this. Swords. I love swords. The one character, the thing that kind of rubs me the wrong way about this is the one character is loud as fuck, and I'm just like, ugh. No, 2 of them are pretty loud. One of them cries too damn much, but like in a comedic way, they do it to be funny, and it's all right. The other one's just loud. He's like the rival to the main character, but it's like, yo, it'd be a little too loud sometimes. So if you're not into all that loud anime, I wouldn't recommend. That's another. I would say it's another good segue if you're like just getting into anime. Demon Slayer is a good watch. I think they only got 1 season in the movie. I think they're on the 2nd season. I gotta check. But yo, the animation is like what I come for. The animation in that, beautiful. All right, sometimes I go to specific animes for music, animation, which leads me into number 7. Yo, I've never watched an anime specifically for sound effects.
Wow.
Just sound effects alone is what. Yeah. Tell me how you gonna jump into an anime just for the sound effects. Fire Force is elite. Alright? Elite. The main character's voice, I just like his voice. The fight scenes, pretty cool, pretty epic. But the sound effects, yo. Tell me them shits ain't fire. No pun intended. No pun intended. That's just how it came out. Go check out Fire Force. It's a nice little segue. I kind of fell off of it a little bit. Like, I would watch it, but I wasn't like, it wasn't grasping me, you know? But I still fucks with it, especially for the sound effects. Number 8. All right? Number 8. We got Soul. Now, this is an old one. I don't think they even finished the anime. Like, it had its few seasons, but like, that's not the entire story. You gotta read the manga, which I don't know if I'm gonna do. I don't know how long it is. But Death the Kid, correct me if I'm saying his name wrong. Well, I'll watch that show just for that character. Not only that, but the lead character in the anime is a female, and it's not like, oh, this is a female, blah blah blah. Like, you know, some like stuff beats you over that. Like, yes, we get it's a female as the lead. They don't do that. I gotta rewatch that again. It's been a minute, but I fucks with it. But yo, what's his name? Black Star? Oh my god. I can't stand that character with a passion. He's so annoying. Alright, so pretty much, hear me out. I messed up, okay? Of course, way after I filmed the video, I'm like, oh yeah, I like this anime, and I like this anime. Damn it, I should have added it to the list. Well, I'm adding it now. I'm editing it. I'm throwing it in here. Okay, so we're just gonna dive right into these ones, which should have been like, what? The last few ones that I like. Anyways, you know what I mean. We're gonna dive into it. Okay, anyways, and what should have been number 8, we got Gantz. Now, this show was really like messed up in the head. Like, when you're watching, like, yo, what animators agreed to be a part of this, and what creator decided to make this monstrosity? It's good, don't get me wrong, but it's really, really, really effed up. I'm gonna just be real. The way they treat women in this anime is horrendous. It's like despicable. So if you're sensitive stuff like that, I wouldn't recommend. They do have a film on Netflix which is related to it, but unrelated. Like, think of it as like a reboot. Not a reboot, but like, I don't know, its own separate little film that's kind of connected to the other one. It's not connected, but it's like the same thing. Anyways, the movie is great. They treat women pretty good in that one compared to the freaking show. Check this one out if you haven't. I feel like it's a classic no one talks about. Again, it's really effed up in a twisted story, but damn is it good. Some magical way I missed this one and didn't put on my list. I don't know how, but we all know Death Note, which is coming in at number 9. Yo, I don't know how many animes I've seen where the main character is a villain. This dude is a complete menace, all right? Like, yo, he's insane, but I love the show, and I'm sure a lot of you do too. Anyways, moving on. These last 3, all right, are heavily debated. Is it an anime? They're not. I'm sorry to tell you, but technically, they're not considered to be animes. All right, that's just how it is. That's just how the world worked out for these. But like, they're low-key honorable mentions, but I still put them in my anime category, even though technically they're not. If that made any sense.
This is the Teen Titans. Can anyone hear us? We think we found a way back.
Have you ever watched Teen Titans? We're not talking about Teen Titans Go. Move aside. We're talking about that classic Teen Titans. Alright? If you watch it, it's obvious about the animation and like the movements in that. It's heavily inspired by anime. It's just clear. They got the intro, which sometimes in English, sometimes Japanese, and then just the way the characters are, the stories being told in that, and just the animation. It's pretty obvious that like they're heavily inspired by anime, which is why some people confuse it with being anime, but it's not. But I would throw it in that category because my list is very short. So what's in there for me? Avatar: The Last Airbender. There is no reason why this shouldn't be an anime. It's literally like an anime. Like, it's not an anime, but yo, Avatar: The Last Airbender is like up there for me. Like, the story in that, like, there's a beginning and an end. They don't drag it out. They don't like, I don't know. It's just good. Like, it's just good. And they got a live action one coming out made by Netflix, which I'm praying is good. They're taking their time on it, which is a good sign. Yo, Avatar: The Last Airbender is like the shit. All right, it's the shit. It's a good story, a lot of character development, and there's just nothing not to like about it. Like, come on now, you gonna hate on a little bald 12-year-old? That's what I thought. The Boondocks. I don't know why I waited so long to watch this. I didn't watch it until like 2021, I would say. That shit had me dying, yo. It is funny as hell. If you have not seen the Boondocks, what are you doing? If you're not into like a lot of like cursing and them saying the N-word and all that, then it might not be for you, and like a lot of dark humor and racial humor. Me personally, I found it hilarious. Every now and then I put it on, I'm like, yo, I can't believe I didn't see this as a kid. Like, yo, it's hilarious. It's funny. And again, not an anime, just heavily inspired by the animation and some of the stuff that goes on in it. But that's it, you know? That's my top 10 list. If there's anything on here you think shouldn't even be on this list, let me know. If you got any recommendations for me, because I need something to watch, comment down below. Let me know. And that's it, really. I got a couple other videos on the way. After this one, I should have an announcement video. No. Something else. But after that video, I got an announcement video for y'all. So stay tuned. The month of December is going to be lit. If you're new here, subscribe. Check out my other stuff. If you don't want to subscribe, recommend subscribe. I don't know. Do whatever you want. But anyways, I'm out. Take care. Peace.
Actually, Kato came up with the name.
What the fuck? When did he start naming things? And how the hell does she know about it?